You want change. You want a different body, a different bank balance, a different reputation, a different life. The distance between what you have and what you want is measured in pain, not inspirational posters, not lucky breaks, pain. It is the toll at every gate that leads out of your current level. If you will not pay it, you will not pass. If you will, you can go anywhere. Pain is the price of change because change threatens the systems that keep you exactly where you are. Your brain will complain. Your habits will revolt. Your circle will test you. Your schedule will resist. Your old identity will bargain like a hostage negotiator, begging you to keep everything reasonable. Pain arrives as the invoice for progress. Most people return the bill and keep the life they say they hate. You will not. You will read the amount, nod once, and pay. Start with the simplest truth. The first pain is honesty. You cannot change what you romance. You cannot change what you excuse. You cannot change what you lie about. Say the line that stings. I have been soft on my standards. I break my own word often. I eat like a person with no mission. I scrolled more than I ship. I sleep poorly because I worship late-night comfort. I speak bravely and live timidly. The sting you feel as you say it is the first payment. You are buying clarity. Clarity hurts and saves you money later. The second pain is the first minute after the alarm. You have trained yourself to negotiate. You have taught your nervous system that snooze equals survival. Retrain it. When the alarm hits, you move. Feet down, water, light, air in, air out. No debates, no pep talks. Biology hates sudden shifts. You love them because they build the ability to act while unready. Pay the minute. Collect the day. The third pain is the friction of structure. You will choose edges that bruise your comfort. Paper tonight that writes tomorrow's outcomes. One physical, one professional, one relational. Verbs and numbers. Complete 5 working sets at programmed load. Ship 1,000 clean words before noon. Open 10 conversations and close 1 offer. You will protect 1 deep work block before you open any device that lets the world rent your brain. You will train your body when emotion would postpone. The friction is the fee for order. Pay it, and chaos stops taxing you everywhere else. The fourth pain is the set that hurts but does not harm. The last clean rep under load. The minute when your lungs lie and your legs vote to quit and your ego wants credit without completion. You breathe. You brace. You finish with form. That pain is the hinge that changes identity. People fantasize about confidence. It is printed in moments like this. Finish enough of these and your nervous system learns that your word is law, even when biology complains. That learning is worth every uncomfortable second. The fifth pain is the block that stretches attention. 90 minutes, single task, door closed, timer visible, phone out of reach. Your mind will itch to escape. It will offer you every small reason to check, to switch, to peek. You refuse. It will feel like carrying sandbags through mud. Good. That weight builds a focus few possess. Finish the block. Ship the output. Feel the quiet that follows. That quiet is your mind paying respect to your own authority. The sixth pain is hunger, not stomach hunger, habit hunger. The urge to anesthetize with sugar, with noise, with scrolling, with gossip, with comfort. You will feed the mission, not the mood. Protein at every meal. Vegetables heavy. Fiber steady. Water high. Alcohol rare to none while you rebuild. Caffeine on schedule, not as apology for broken sleep. You will eat like a person with output to deliver. The pain here is restraint. It buys you chemistry you can trust. That trust turns decisions from wrestling matches into simple steps. The seventh pain is the honest boundary. You will state lines calmly and enforce them without theater. I am unreachable 8 to 10. I don't discuss business at dinner. I don't drink on weeknights. I don't open social before shipping. Someone will test the line. They always do. Enforce it. Feel the sting of disapproval. Pay that price once, and you stop paying the endless tax of resentment and interruption. The eighth pain is the small death of your old identity. You used to be the person who joked about trying, who overshared excuses, who collected plans and never cashed them. That person will demand airtime. Deny it. When you choose the plan over the performance for the 10th, the 20th, the 50th day, the old character starves. You will feel grief. Respect it. Then continue. You are not sentencing yourself to joyless life. You are ending an era that never paid you. The ninth pain is the public first draft. You will ship before you feel ready. You will lift on camera to police form. You will publish the work, make the call, quote the price, ask for the meeting. You will feel the heat in your face that says, hide. You will not hide. You will earn faster feedback. You will collect data. You will grow on schedule while others design perfect fantasy versions of themselves. Embarrassment is cheap tuition for accelerated change. The 10th pain is the repair. You will break promises. You will miss standards. You will overheat and speak sharply. You will procrastinate and then see the damage. When you do, pay fast. Apologize without theater. Repair what you broke. Adjust the system that allowed the breach. The pain is admitting you are the problem. Pay it quickly. People respect those who fix the leak more than those who never get wet because they never leave the dock. The 11th pain is patience. Change compounds like interest. You will not see every day's work paid today. You will feel invisible to the world while you lay bricks in a quiet room. Stay. The urge to jump programs, to chase novelty, to pivot for applause will arrive strong and often. Resist. Boring is the furnace where compounding lives. The pain of patience purchases results that look impossible to sprinters. The 12th pain is saying no to rooms that fed your weakness. Some will be social. Some will be digital. Some will be old dreams repackaged as opportunities. No is a blade. Use it. Each cut bleeds a little. The blood dries and you are lighter. Lighter moves farther. Farther gets you to places where the people expect outcomes instead of explanations. You want to be judged by that standard because it keeps you honest. The 13th pain is the floor. The minimum effective day when life attacks. One clean meal, one perfect heavy set, or 30 minutes of honest conditioning. One 90-minute deep block on the highest lever. One repair if you damaged a relationship. Lights out on time. Running this when you want to run to zero hurts. It also saves your streaks and your identity. Zeros break momentum. Floors prevent zeros. That prevention is a daily insurance payment. The 14th pain is the audit. Numbers do not care about your intent. They only care about your execution. Sleep hours protected, steps, sets, reps, load, tempo, deep blocks completed, offers sent, follow-ups, revenue closed. When the metrics are low, you know why you feel weak. When they are high, you know when to rest. The pain is facing the board. Face it anyway. Data is a friend that speaks in a tone you cannot manipulate. The 15th pain is the carry. Load in your hands. Walk. Quiet face. Steady breath. Your grip burns. Your traps yell. Your brain suggests you drop and write a paragraph about why. You finish the distance and set the weight down with control. Life is carries, promises, reputation, obligations, expectations. Practice holding shape under noise. The pain purchases posture. Posture under pressure is rare. Rare is valuable. The 16th pain is disciplined recovery, not binge rest, not collapses disguised as self-care. Real recovery. Screens off, lights down, room cool and dark, same wake time daily, walks, stretching, breathing, food that repairs, conversations that refill. If you are tired, you will sleep. If you are sore, you will mobilize. If you are fried, you will step back enough to convert strain into strength. Rest that you earn is delightful. Rest you steal is debt. Pay with the first. Stop creating the second. The 17th pain is consistency without applause. Nobody claps when you close the door for deep work. Nobody cheers when you put the phone in another room. Nobody gives you a medal for eating protein and vegetables. Good. You will become the kind of person who does what matters without needing a parade. That pain humbles you and frees you. When praise arrives later, you will take it as a variable, not a drug. The 18th pain is money honesty. You will stop calling chaos entrepreneurship. You will reduce leaks. You will raise prices when quality and demand justify it. You will record value created, not vibes expressed. You will make asks with deadlines. You will accept no and move. You will stop pretending that financial struggle is proof of purity. It is often proof of poor systems. Fix the systems. The pain is admitting you are under-earning by choice. That admission buys options. The 19th pain is speaking hard sentences cleanly. This does not meet the standard. Here is the correction and deadline. I can't at that time. Price is X. Terms are Y. We pause until A and B are delivered. It will shake your voice the first times. Speak anyway. Each clean sentence removes 100 future frictions. Each boundary buys 1,000 clear minutes you can spend on the work that changes your life. The 20th pain is accepting that fear does not vanish. You will do fear drills daily. One ask that raises your pulse. One deliverable shipped publicly. One conversation you have avoided. One price said out loud. You will feel the nerves every time. They are not a stop sign. They are a sign you are alive and in the arena. Act with the nerves present. That pain purchases sovereignty. You stop waiting for permission from your feelings. Now, map the mechanics. Change is not a poem. It is a loop. Plan, act, measure, adjust, repeat. Pain shows up at every stage. In planning, pain is honesty about capacity and priorities. In acting, pain is friction against mood. In measuring, pain is the death of your stories. In adjusting, pain is admitting that yesterday's approach isn't good enough for tomorrow. Loops run on pain transformed into information and action. You will design your environment to extract payment automatically. Shoes where your feet land. Water staged where your hand reaches. Workspace reset after shutdown. Next task open. Outcome written at the top. Meals prepped so the next bite is the right bite. Phone out of the room during blocks and out of the bedroom at night. When the right move is the path of least resistance, pain becomes smaller and more frequent instead of rare and crippling. You will pay in nickels every hour rather than with a crushing bill every month. Expect sabotage. You will invite yourself to quit at minute 45 of a 60-minute block. You will suggest that skipping the last set saves the joints. You will sell yourself a late-night reward that will poison tomorrow. You will be surrounded by people who benefit from your softness and dislike your new standards. See it, name it, decline. The pain is social cost. Pay it. Your future circle will be built around receipts, not excuses. When you stumble, and you will, run your failure rules. 3 attempts at the programmed lift. If it doesn't move with form, deload and accumulate quality volume. Return next cycle. 2 follow-ups on the offer. If silence, archive and move the pipeline. 2 drafts. Publish and iterate publicly. If you miss sleep, the next evening shutdown starts 90 minutes earlier. If you scrolled inside a block, you add 5 minutes to the timer and restart the clock. These rules convert pain from shame to tuition. Language will carry you. Speak like a foreman, not a fan. By noon, send now. Finish the set. 2 more calls. Lights out at 22:30. Replace try with will. Replace busy with unfocused, and then focus. Replace no time with not chosen, and then choose. Words are orders to your nervous system. Soft orders produce soft actions. Clean orders produce clean actions. The pain is losing your comforting lies. Without them, you are free to move. Guard your inputs. Outrage media rents your attention and returns it weaker. Gossip steals hours and adds nothing. Replace noise with craft. Study source material. Learn from builders with receipts. Read what will change what you do today. Consume in windows. Close the windows. The pain is boredom. Endure it. On the other side is depth. Define enough so discipline does not become self-destruction. Enough sessions this week. Enough blocks today. Enough sleep tonight. Enough cash buffer this quarter. Meet enough, then shut down. If you cannot define enough, you will chase a receding horizon and call the exhaustion noble. It is not. It is sloppy. The pain here is walking away when ego wants to grind for points no one is tallying. Walk away anyway. Recovery converts strain into strength. Plan in seasons. Heavy weeks. Deloads. Launch sprints. Skill cycles. Recovery windows. Put them on the calendar with verbs and numbers. Your moods will flex. Your plan will hold. The pain is denying yourself the drama of improvisation. Deny it. The plan will put you in the right fights on the right days for long enough to change your life. Keep a receipts ledger, not for performance, for memory. Glancing. Sleep hours protected. Sessions completed. Sets, reps, load. Deep blocks finished. Offer sent. Revenue closed. Repairs made. Boundaries enforced. Read it when doubt arrives with its fog. Evidence cuts fog like a blade. You will watch your life become undeniable line by line. The pain is the discipline to record. Do it anyway. Records build identity on bedrock. You will become impossible to interrupt, not because you are rigid, but because you are clear. Clarity is painful at first. It removes the wiggle room where your old self survived. The new self lives in straight lines. It hurts in the beginning. It feels like relief later. Relief is purchased. The currency is small daily pains, paid on schedule, without drama. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is information. Pain is the body's way of saying, this is where you grow. Pain is the mind's way of saying, this is where your stories end. Pain is the calendar's way of saying, this is where your priorities become real. Treat it like a signal with codes. Injury pain, stop and fix. Intensity pain, breathe and continue. Boredom pain, shrink the frame and finish. Anxiety pain, lengthen exhale, act once. You will become fluent. Fluency looks like toughness from the outside. From the inside, it is clarity. The outcome of paying pain on schedule is simple. You become reliable to yourself. Reliable bodies carry more without theatrics. Reliable minds focus longer without drama. Reliable systems produce under ugly conditions. Reliable names open rooms. Reliability is respected because it is rare. It is rare because it is purchased, not posted. You will buy it day by day, rep by rep, block by block, boundary by boundary, sleep by sleep, repair by repair. One day, someone will ask how you changed. You will not speak about hacks. You will speak about payments. You will say you paid with the sting of telling the truth. You paid with the bite of the last clean rep. You paid with the itch of the protected deep block. You paid with the discomfort of honest prices and clear sentences. You paid with the social cost of saying no. You paid with the boredom of repeating fundamentals until they were yours. You paid with early nights while everyone else performed aliveness. You paid with quiet mornings while everyone else scrolled. You paid with embarrassment when you shipped ugly first versions. You paid with quick repairs when you slicked. You paid with patience when nothing seemed to move, and then everything did. Now, pay again. Tonight, write tomorrow's verbs and numbers. Stage your shoes, your water, your tools. Clean your room. Put the phone where it cannot own your morning. Sleep on time. Tomorrow, feet to floor on the first tone. Move until sweat makes your shirt honest. Close your first deep block before noon. Eat like a professional. Train with form. Carry weight. Make the hard ask. State the calm boundary. Repair what you broke. Shut down on schedule. Record it. Repeat. You do not need to feel heroic. You need to pay. Pain is the price of change. Pay it in disciplined minutes, not in years of regret. Pay it on the bar and at the desk, in your plate and in your calendar, in your mouth when you speak truth, and in your feet when you walk away from rooms that sell you back to yourself. Pay it until the person you respect is the person you are. Pay it until your old life can no longer afford you. Pay it until pain stops being a threat and becomes a tool you use to carve out the shape of a life that fits. You can keep the life you have with the comfort you guard, or you can buy the life you want with the pain you fear. Choose, then pay.